Okay, so I just decided to make up a recipe. I've been adjusting my macros a little bit for the past week, so I'm upping my protein actually, and I feel a lot better. My stomach isn't gurgling as much. My energy levels actually feel quite a bit better, and I don't feel as full all the time. So I wanted to make kind of like a hybrid keto high protein muffin, which maybe is an oxymoron, but work with me here. So here are the ingredients I'm going to use. I kind of made everything up. So I'm going to do a 1/4 cup flax seed, a 1/4 cup coconut flour, a 1/2 cup almond flour, 4 scoops of this. I'm going to use 2 eggs, probably about 20 drops of that. I think I'm going with like I want to say 2 tablespoons of this, but I'll double check. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and then I think a 1/2 cup of this, which I haven't had forever. I've been using, heavy whipping cream so much, which is still fine, and you could totally make these just more keto by using heavy whipping cream instead and omitting the protein powder. That would probably do just fine. I'm also going to put like a teaspoon or 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract in here, and then like check out my coconut extract. Jeez Louise. But anyway, I probably 1/2 teaspoon of that. So these are going to be my coconut protein muffins. And I am just making this all up. So we're just going to go with it. But basically I'm going to mix the wet ingredients, the dry ingredients, and then mix them together. And then cook them 350, probably start with 20 minutes and just see what they look like then. So I'm hoping to get 12 muffins out of here. I will keep you posted as I begin. I am going to preheat my oven to 350. That should be safe. All right, so I was a little bit wrong on some of the ingredients. I was actually using a 1/4 cup of the coconut flakes, so I'm going to put those in. I'm just going to mix all my dry ingredients. So I don't know about you, if anyone has tried this protein powder. Actually, I'm going to have to order more, but I love it. So I'm going to use 4. I hope these work out because I'm using a lot of my protein powder, and I'm so cheap. This one's kind of expensive. So 3 and 4. Well, I have enough to still get me through the week. So I'm going to order more tomorrow off Amazon. So yes, totally love this protein. Gonna shove it over there. All right, and I also forgot, I'm gonna have to grab my teaspoon, but I forgot I haven't made muffins actually in a really long time, or just like regular muffins. So I'm gonna use 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm just gonna kind of go with it and see what happens. So I'm gonna use 1/2 cup of, that would be a whole cup. I'm gonna use 1/2 cup of almond flour and 1/4 cup ground flaxseed, and then 1/4 cup of coconut flour. I was debating whether I wanted to put some like cinnamon in. I may add some Torani. I wish I had like the coconut syrup. I think they have that, but maybe I'll add like a tablespoon of that Torani syrup. That might be a good idea. Okay, so I've got a 1/4 cup of coconut flour as well. So I'm hoping like the consistency and the texture is okay with those. I've got to grab my little 1/2 teaspoon here for my baking soda and baking powder. Yeah, so now that we're on this hiatus kind of thing and I'm working from home, I have been cooking a little bit more. But like I said, I joined this challenge. Actually, I'm not on Facebook, but I have like a Facebook account just for challenges, or if there's like things I want to see or groups I want to be a part of. Anyway, so I joined the Sane and Sexy Challenge with Rachel Gregory and Ashley Van Houten. I don't know how to say her last name. But anyway, it's been really, really good. And last week, Dr. Gabriel Lyon was one of the guests and just talking about protein and how it's the building blocks. And I know that. And, but you know, I've been keto for so long, and I just decided I was just going to tweak it a little bit because I haven't been feeling optimal. I've just been feeling like a bit sluggish and kind of like, yeah, just heavy and not very like optimal. So anyway, I decided to tweak it, and just within like a couple days, I do feel a lot better. My workouts feel better. Yeah, I feel better. I feel a little leaner even just in a couple days. But anyway, just might be in my head, but it doesn't matter. So, okay, there we go. That was pretty easy. I feel like I need to add something else. Like, do I want cinnamon in there? A little bit of cinnamon coconut. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a little cinnamon in there. I'm going to put like a teaspoon of cinnamon. And that will be it for my dry ingredients. Just a half a teaspoon, just to give it a little something. So, I'm going to whisk that up. And then I'm going to mix my wet ingredients. And the 2 tablespoons of coconut oil I'm going to melt so it's soft. And then mix that in with all my other wet ingredients. Okay, so I'm going to add my wet ingredients, or mix my wet ingredients together now. So I've got my 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. I've never actually done oil with milk. I wonder if that's even going to work. Okay, well, let's try it. So I'm going to do, there's probably some kind of baking method you're supposed to use when you mix these things together. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to pour it in there. Half a cup. I don't know. Maybe the milk should have been, I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm going to add my eggs. Kind of bubbling in there. We'll see. I think it should be okay, but maybe I should have done, I don't know. I've done recipes before. Maybe I should have added the milk to the dry ingredients and then added all this together. I'm not really sure. So here's my Liquid Stevia, which is my Great Value brand. And we're just going to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 squirts. Okay. Here is my high quality coconut extract. So I'm actually going to do a teaspoon of that. And then, I hope these work out now that I'm like looking at this. We will see. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure like professional bakers, if they were to ever, like they would ever watch this, but if they ever were, they'd be like, what is this lady doing? Okay, I'm going to use my whisk and whisk it together and hope it mixes. Yeah. It's doing okay. Yeah. Go, Erika. All right. Yeah. It worked. Okay. It's good to know. So yes, you can mix the coconut oil in there with the almond milk, with the extracts, with the eggs, and with the stevia. Do I think I want to put some Tirani in there? I've got the vanilla Tirani. I already have the vanilla extract. I've got the stevia. I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll be sweet enough. I don't know. Do I want to add that in there? Maybe a teaspoon. Just to give it a little something. I don't know why I thought like smelling it might, you know, help me decide, which it did. So I'm going to just add a teaspoon of, yeah, there it is. A teaspoon of this. I have been noticing though, I probably, you know, I make that pumpkin bake and I do like that mousse stuff, which is like heavy whipping cream and cream cheese, and then it's, my oven is now warm enough. that Walden Farm stuff, and then some Trani syrup, and I have to stop eating that stuff. Probably is not good for my stomach, because the next day my stomach's always not well. But anyway, like I said, this higher protein thing has really been working for me. So I'm going to do the old, like, make a little hole in the middle of my dry ingredients. I'm going to pour my wet ingredients in. And then, as they always say, fold in gently and mix until just blended. Or blend until just mixed, because you don't, or do not overmix. That's what they always say in muffin recipes, right? So I'm going to be careful not to overmix. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm definitely not going to get 12 muffins out of this. No, I will not get 12 muffins out of this. That was wishful thinking. I probably could have done a whole cup of milk. And I had also thought about adding like some of that Too Good yogurt in there. So as I'm making this, I see that this will probably not make, I'm probably only going to get 6 muffins out of it, so I'm going to have to change it, which will make them like, it's going to make them like 280 calories a muffin. Yikes! Oh well. It's not bad, I guess. I mean, it's healthy stuff, and it's a hearty muffin. So I'm just going to spray my, hey, it's actually pretty clean. Isn't that impressive? I'm going to spray my muffin tins with just the 6 center ones. And then if I by chance get more, that'd be fabulous. Okay. Oh, I might get more. Okay. Yee. So yeah, we're going on, I don't even know now, week, what is it? Today's April 19th? No, 18th. So I've been quarantined for like almost a month now, right? I was supposed to go home to Canada for spring break, and then that's kind of when everything started going crazy. So I did not go home, which ended up being a good thing, because then they were like, I don't know if they actually shut the border. They were talking about shutting the border, and it would have just been hard to be home, because now that I'm back, like, we are working, you know, we're doing distance learning, so it's actually, you know, we're pretty busy. It's just been different. A lot of communicating and making sure everybody's okay, and checking in with all of our families at school, and everybody's doing such a great job. Teachers are really doing a great job, just making sure everybody understands the framework and that everybody's checked in with. I mean, that's just the important thing. So yeah, we've been having endless Zoom meetings. I'm sure if anybody's working from home, they're completely familiar with Zoom now, because holy macaroni, every day I'm like, what do I Zoom with now? But we have been Zooming with the kids, and that's been really fun. The teachers are doing like Zoom class meetings, so I'll pop in on them and see what they're doing, and it's so cute to see them like at home, and they're in their bedrooms, and some of them have like tents in their rooms, and I mean, we miss the kids for sure, and just the normalcy, I guess, of being at school. But I've been doing okay. I mean, I keep myself pretty busy, and like work's pretty busy, so it's kind of nice to not be so rushed. I've been doing like some projects around the house in between, and I've been getting in really good workouts. Since we can't go to the gym, I have my little workout room down here, and then I moved it upstairs once the quarantine began, because I wanted to have more room. And actually, it's a pretty good space. I might not even go back to the gym once this is all over, or after my membership's done, because I did get my stimulus check. So I am going to get, not the Peloton, but I'm going to get that Nordic Track one, I think, that bike. I've wanted it for a while, and I didn't, really trying to see, do I need it? Because I have a spin bike here, but I really like that one. I tried it when I was in San Francisco. Well, I tried the Peloton, and it was amazing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and order it. And then once I do that, then I probably, won't. Like, I'm going to keep my bar membership at Pure Barre, and then probably just work out at home. So I've really been enjoying it. I've been getting like a good burn, and I think my hips are finally like a lot stronger. I'm able to do a lot more exercises now, so that's been really good. Okay, I actually got 8 muffins out of it. So not bad. I'm going to have to adjust the macros on here for the servings. So I'm going to pop these in the oven, bake them at 350. Like I said, I'm going to start up, maybe I'm going to put them in for 15 minutes and then check them and then check them again after that. Okay. Oh my gosh, so these are the funniest shaped muffins I've ever seen. You can tell that I was like taking from fuller ones and adding them. But anyway, they puffed up really nice and they all have a little growth on them, a little gonzo nose, if you will. But I cooked them for just 15 minutes, so I wouldn't put them in for any longer. I think with the coconut in them, the coconut flour, they're quite dense, so I wouldn't cook them any longer, but yeah, they look pretty good. So I will let you know how they taste. And now that I've taken them out, I've replaced them with a whole week's worth of bacon. Okay, so it is the next day, and I am going to try one of these crazy misshapen muffins. I do notice they're very, very dense. They're super hard, but I am going to heat it up in the microwave for a minute and see what it tastes like, and then what the tweaks might be. But they're pretty dense, so hopefully they taste good. Okay, so I'm just trying half of one because I don't want to have too much right now, but I have to admit, I tried a little bit before they went in the microwave. They have a super good flavor, but yeah, they're super dry. I don't know if it's the like, I might have to read, or if anybody has any suggestions how to make them less dry. I'm thinking next time I'll add yogurt. So I might do like, see, as you can see, they're a little dry. So I might do, this time I only did half a cup of almond milk, and I noticed the batter was really dry, so I did, in my recipe, I changed it to, I think, 3/4 to 1 cup, and I think I'll keep it at 1 cup, and then I think I would add a cup of either yogurt, or if you're okay with cottage cheese. But I've been eating this yogurt. It is so, so good. It's only 2 grams of sugar. It's high in protein. It's tasty. So I would maybe add one of these along with it. That might give it a bit of more moisture. And then I'm just wondering, I'm going to have to look at my other muffin recipes. Like, I'm just wondering if it was something to do with the way I mix that oil and milk. Like, if I need to do that a little bit differently, I might have to do that. But anyway, no, flavor is super good. Flavor is perfect, but texture will dry. So I might need to make an adjustment. But let me know if you have an idea. Thank you.